Are you still sitting on the sidelines when it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies, afraid that it's just a passing fad or that you've missed the boat to make any real money from it? Nothing could be further from the truth. There's way more to cryptocurrency investments than Bitcoin, and there are plenty of different strategies out there depending on risk tolerance. There's something for everyone, as I like to say. If the sudden price fluctuations of crypto are something you can't handle, but would still like to benefit from exposure to the crypto market, keep watching and I'll tell you how. There are a number of publicly traded stocks, mutual funds, and ETFs that are closely related to the crypto markets without you having to trade any cryptocurrency directly. Now, these assets are indirectly associated with crypto markets and they stand to do well when crypto does well. These include companies that work in the blockchain industry, as well as exchanges that trade their own stock. The first cryptocurrency investment is GBTC. This is Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust. Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust. It functions similar to an exchange-traded fund, but legally, it's a completely different type of entity. It's an excellent choice for beginners to get their feet wet with low-risk returns. However, you need to determine if it's worth it because there is a hefty 2% expense ratio. This means that for every $10,000 you invest, Grayscale will collect $200 from you. That's crazy considering you can purchase your own Bitcoin yourself and hold on to it without any expense ratios, but I digress. This is geared towards people who want a simple, indirect way to invest in cryptocurrency because let's face it, finance can already be pretty complicated, and crypto even more so. Not everyone is interested in learning how to buy Bitcoin directly, so this is the next best thing. To purchase shares of Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust, all you need to do is choose a brokerage that you do business with and search the ticker symbol GBTC and it should pop up. Easy enough. Other similar funds include the ProShares Bitcoin ETF, the Valkyrie Bitcoin Strategy ETF, the Van Eck Bitcoin Strategy ETF, the Global X Blockchain and Bitcoin Strategy ETF, and the Bitwise 10 Crypto Index Fund. If you want to learn more about some of the crypto index funds and ETFs that are headed your way, be sure to check out my other video, which I've linked in the description below. Aside from crypto ETFs and mutual funds, there is also a whole world of publicly traded stocks from companies that work in the blockchain industry. Some of these companies either invest in or hold crypto on their balance sheets, or are involved in cryptocurrency mining, software development, and other services. Some of the most popular options for crypto stocks include MicroStrategy, NVIDIA, Riot Blockchain, Hive Blockchain Technologies, Canaan, Bitfarms, Coinbase, Robinhood, and PayPal. Like the ETFs and mutual funds, these can also be invested in through your brokerage of choice. Just keep in mind that when crypto prices are down, these stocks will likely suffer as well. However, buying and holding these stocks can be a great way for an investor to gain exposure to cryptocurrency, allowing them to experience lower risk returns that are attractive to those with lower risk tolerances. So that's the down and dirty on cryptocurrency investments, but don't click away just yet, because now it's time to jump into the crypto news. In a rather ironic twist, financial services company Western Union has announced that it is embracing the Ripple blockchain and its native token XRP. The strategic move was mentioned by Western Union CEO Hamet Ersek during an analyst conference call, confirming that they are looking into integrating Ripple's technology and XRP into their cross-border payments. Now, this will have huge implications for the cryptocurrency industry as Ripple stands to position itself to become a bridge asset. Many other financial institutions and remittance companies are looking to capitalize on the tangible application of XRP's utility. Even the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority has entered into an agreement to use Ripple's blockchain software in their own banking operations. Now, developments like this are encouraging to see because it demonstrates that our financial world is intertwined. Crypto doesn't have to exist in an echo chamber. In fact, there are ways where crypto can have its place among existing systems. We just need to be very careful because certain entities can definitely try to use cryptocurrency for more dystopian purposes. Now, the whole premise of cryptocurrency is to serve as the people's money, so that if the government tries to interfere with it too much, that vision can end up being distorted. Be wary of central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, as they are essentially centralized digital versions of existing fiat currencies that can allow for a greater degree of government control. But that's a topic for another video. Speaking of government control, the Internal Revenue Service, or IRS, proposed new crypto tax rules which were criticized by notable crypto commentators. The new rules are simply a proposal at this time and wouldn't go into effect for some years now. The IRS claims that the new rules would crack down on crypto users avoiding taxes and make brokers use a new form in order to make tax filing easier. However, crypto proponents warn that too much regulation will stifle financial innovation and will only drive the United States further behind in the great race towards cryptocurrency mass adoption. Ryan Selkis, the CEO of crypto insights firm Messari, came out and responded to the news, saying that if President Biden wins re-election, crypto will have no future in the United States. Chris Perkins, the president of crypto venture firm CoinFund, shared his opinion that other countries have surged far ahead of the United States, and more rules will result in less innovation. While crypto has become a political hot topic as of late, keep an eye out for my next video, which will dive deep into which politicians are crypto-friendly and which ones aren't. While we're still on the topic of governments and crypto, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called for global collaboration on crypto regulations. Because he serves as the president of the G20 summit, India has taken up the task of creating a global regulatory framework for crypto. Prime Minister Modi wants crypto to be discussed among the leaders of this year's G20 summit and has gone on the record stating that cryptocurrencies will have global impact. It will remain to be seen if these talks are favorable for the industry, but given the fact that India implemented a 30% tax on crypto gains in 2022, it might be a safe bet to say that the talks will likely not be good for cryptocurrency. The summit will be held on September 9th and September 10th. Jumping into other crypto-related news, analysts at banking giant JP Morgan claim that the crypto downtrend is weakening. They are currently forecasting limited downside as their research indicates that most of the liquidations have been completed. The evidence for their claims lies in Bitcoin's open interest. Open interest refers to active futures contracts, and JP Morgan has seen that the number of active futures contracts have declined sharply. While this is not always the case, the analysts are banking on the fact that the liquidated long traders are just about done selling their positions. Our last crypto news headline for this week is regarding Cardano. Now, there is a lot of hate for Cardano out there, and it only seems to grow as people get more and more frustrated with its lackluster price action and seemingly never-ending downtrend. Creator Charles Hoskinson has come out asserting that his cryptocurrency will eventually become the biggest cryptocurrency in the world, one day even surpassing the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum. He says this after Cardano was hit particularly hard in the past month's liquidation event, sending it crumbling down more than 15%. This caused Cardano to drop to the number 7 spot on cryptocurrencies sorted by largest market capitalization. He maintained his belief that ADA will serve as the backbone of a new digital nation, even in the face of an SEC lawsuit that claims Cardano is a security. Their development team fired back a response, stating that under no circumstances is ADA a security under US securities laws. As someone who has Cardano in their portfolio, of course I'd like to see them succeed and come out on the other side. I wouldn't go so far, though, to say that it'll become bigger than Bitcoin or even Ethereum, but I still feel like it deserves a spot in my portfolio based on the amount of developments they've had over the years. It's certainly an ambitious project, if nothing else. Before I wrap up this week's video, I'd encourage anyone who is worrying about the future of crypto to give me just a few more moments of your time. Now, this space is still in its infancy, and you're still early. How do I know we're early? I've only been in crypto since 2020, but the market cap of all cryptocurrencies is currently $1.1 trillion. For perspective, the entire crypto market cap hit $3 trillion when Bitcoin was at its all-time high of almost $69,000. Now, the market cap of all ETFs is $7 trillion. For gold, it's $12.8 trillion. And for all US equities, it's $46 trillion. With all the developments and partnerships being made with crypto and other companies, it's clear that this industry is something that isn't going away anytime soon, and this shows that there is plenty of room to grow. Just take a look at all the headlines and news stories surrounding cryptocurrency. While there are undoubtedly some growing pains and regulatory setbacks, the fact of the matter is that there is too much at stake to simply ban crypto from existence. The acceptance and adoption of it is inevitable, but sometimes it can be easy to lose sight of that. As humans, studies show that it's easier for us to remember negative experiences rather than positive ones, but that's where people like myself come in. I exist as a talking head on YouTube to better serve you in your cryptocurrency journey. With each video, I hope to pass along valuable knowledge and information that can help you make informed decisions, stopping short of giving financial advice, since only licensed financial advisors can do that. It's important to realize that while some of the things I say seem like advice, at the end of the day, they are my opinions. My circumstances may be completely different from yours. Regardless, I hope the content can still serve an educational purpose or spark some curiosity for those of you watching. Thanks for sticking to the end of this one with me. I genuinely appreciate your support. I'm always open to feedback because ultimately, this content is for you. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to the channel if you like what we're putting out. Check out our Instagram for even more coffee and crypto content. Until next time, this is Ryan, signing off.